নদিয়ার ফুলিয়ার একই লাইনে দুটি ট্রেনের মুখোমুখি সংঘর্ষ। শনিবার রাত ৮টা নাগাদ স্টেশনের ২ নম্বর প্ল্যাটফর্মে দাঁড়িয়েছিল আপ শান্তিপুর লোকাল। ১ নম্বর প্ল্যাটফর্মে ঢোকার কথা ছিল ডাউন শান্তিপুর লোকালের, কিন্তু তা না হয়ে ২ নম্বর প্ল্যাটফর্মে ঢুকে পড়ে ট্রেনটি। মুখোমুখি সংঘর্ষে দুটি ট্রেনেরই ৫টি কামরা লাইনচ্যুত হয়। দুর্ঘটনায় মৃত্যু হয় এক গেটম্যানের। তার নাম পূর্ণেন্দু মণ্ডল। ডিউটি সেরে বাড়ি ফিরছিলেন তিনি। ঘটনায় আহত হয়েছেন বেশ কয়েকজন। আহতদের অধিকাংশকেই প্রাথমিক চিকিৎসার পর ছেড়ে দেওয়া হয়। আশঙ্কাজনক অবস্থায় ৮ জন রানাঘাট হাসপাতালে ভর্তি। আহত হন ডাউন শান্তিপুর লোকালের চালক আর.এস. যাদব। গ্যাস কাটার দিয়ে গেট কেটে তাকে উদ্ধার করা হয়।
Train collision in which 60 people were killed. The big question is what caused this devastating accident. An inquiry is underway, but preliminary reports suggest human error. The Uttar Banga driver drove into the station at high speed, crashing into the rear of the Vanachal Express. Now a signal in
Rahmat Ali Saab was the signal in charge during that fateful night when that collision actually happened. रहमत अली साहब, आप यहाँ पे क्या लगता है मैनुअल एरर था, ड्राइवर का कोई गलती हो सकता है?
देखिए सर, ये तो जो घटना घट गया है ये एक बहुत क्रिटिकल बात है, क्योंकि जे
When the railway teams came in with their gas cutters, they found that the gas cutters didn't work. So these are, complaints that the local people who came to the rescue first, they are making, and a fact-finding team of the railways will have to ascertain these.
20 people have been injured when 11 compartments of the Guwahati-Bengaluru Express and a passenger train derailed after a collision.
collision between two passenger trains in Uttar Pradesh has left 12 people dead and 45 people injured. Railway officials are warning that the death toll is likely to go up. The accident took place late last night near the town of Gorakhpur in eastern Uttar Pradesh, which is about just under 300 kilometers from Lucknow, from the state capital Lucknow. Officials say that the trains collided when one of them was changing tracks, in which two bogies were reportedly derailed. The injured have been moved to a local hospital, and movement of trains on the Gorakhpur-Varanasi track has been disrupted following the accident. The railways have announced a compensation of 50,000 rupees to the families of those who have been killed and 25,000 to those who have been seriously injured.
The railway authorities today said that over 24 people have been killed and 100 others injured when 6 bogies of Gorakhpur Express got derailed at the Sant Kabir Nagar in eastern Uttar Pradesh on Monday. 6 bogies of Gorakhpur Express going from Delhi to Gorakhpur got derailed after it hit a stationary goods train. The accident took place 35 kilometers away from Gorakhpur. People are still believed to be trapped inside the derailed.
हम आपको एनिमेशन के जरिए दिखाते हैं कि यह हादसा कैसे हुआ। देर रात गोरखपुर स्टेशन से लखनऊ बरौनी एक्सप्रेस अपने तय समय पर रवाना हुई। ट्रेन को गोरखपुर कैंट स्टेशन पर देवरिया से आ रही मालगाड़ी को पास देने के लिए रोका गया। मालगाड़ी के ठीक पीछे कृषक एक्सप्रेस भी महुआ डी से लखनऊ आ रही थी। इसी दौरान लखनऊ बरौनी एक्सप्रेस ट्रैक बदलने के लिए दाहिने से बाहिने ट्रैक की तरफ निकली। उसका इंजन और जनरल बोगी के 3 डिब्बे दूसरे ट्रैक पर आ चुके थे। इसी दौरान उसी ट्रैक पर पीछे से आ रही कृषक एक्सप्रेस ने ट्रैक पर खड़ी लखनऊ बरौनी एक्सप्रेस को टक्कर मार दी। इस टक्कर में लखनऊ बरौनी एक्सप्रेस के 3 डिब्बे पटरी से उतर गए।
చిన్నారుల పాలిట మృత్యువుగా మారింది. 4 గంటల లేటు చిన్నారుల్ని కాటేసింది. నాందేడ్ నుంచి హైదరాబాద్ వస్తున్న ట్రైన్ 4 గంటలు ఆలస్యంగా మాసాయిపేట స్టేషన్ కు చేరుకుంది. ప్యాసింజర్ స్టేషన్ లోనే 13 నిమిషాలుంది. స్టేషన్ నుంచి బయలుదేరిన రైలు రైల్వే క్రాసింగ్ దగ్గర బస్సును ఢీకొట్టింది. టైం కి రైలు వచ్చి ఉంటే స్కూల్ విద్యార్థులు ప్రాణాలు దక్కేవి. చెడు డ్రైవర్ అన్నీ తెలుసనుకుని అందరి ప్రాణాల్ని పణంగా పెట్టాడు. కనీసం ముందు వెనుక కూడా చూసుకోలేదు. ప్రతిరోజు ఇదే మార్గంలో ప్రయాణించే రైళ్ల రాకపోకల సమాధైర్యంతోనే బస్ డ్రైవర్ మొండిగా ముందుకు వెళ్లినట్టు తెలుస్తోంది. కానీ ఆలస్యంగా నడుస్తోన్న రైలు పట్టాలపై మృత్యు శకటంగా దూసుకొచ్చింది.
With the modernization of the railway signalling infrastructure for increasing the line capacity, there arose a need of a new age block instrument. Block proving with axle counter using UFS-BI, developed by Deltron Equipment and Systems Private Limited, is designed to cater to this requirement of faster operation and simpler maintenance. On both single and double line sections. It combines the functionalities of block instrument with last vehicle verification using digital axle counter and is capable of working over diverse communication media like optical fiber or microwave besides copper cable. The robustness of the system makes it usable in railway electrified areas. The system comprises of a block panel, a digital axle counter and the relay rack with the Universal Fail-Safe Block Interface UFS-BI. The design of the block panel follows Indian Railways practice of block operations through push buttons and indications. In this block instrument, the digital axle counter is used to detect the block occupancy and perform last vehicle verification. An axle counter detection point comprises of track device and evaluator hardware. The DP at the two ends of the block section is interconnected using optical fiber or copper cable. The vital relay of the axle counter drops immediately after the train enters the block section and picks up only after the block is free of any vehicles. The axle counter vital relay status is repeated in relay logic for its interlocking operations. The relay rack with UFS-BI is powered by a hot standby DC to DC converter working on 24 volts which derives other voltages required by the system. The block interlocking logic is implemented using Q-series relays following RDSO circuits. The UFS-BI performs the interstation data communication necessary for block working. It is a 16 input, 16 output, 2 out of 3 fail-safe multiplexer complying with Senelec SIL4 standards. The 3 CPUs of UFS-BI senses a relay state through the corresponding input cards. First, the inputs are debounced and then its integrity is verified by comparing the data with other CPUs. Thereafter, the validated data is formed into safety telegram by attaching CRC codes, ensuring a minimum Hamming distance of 5. The digital data is then sent to control and communication card on time division basis for transmitting to other station using modem. The final transmitted data is read back by each CPU to ensure its integrity. The UFS BI works satisfactorily over long block sections up to 30 km on copper cable and over 100 km on optical fiber cable, limited by a maximum channel loss of 30 decibels. At the receiving end, the control and communication card accepts the data from modem and sends it to all 3 CPUs. The processors individually validate the received data and send its decision to the output cards. Each output is energized by 2 out of 3 hardware voter circuit. The outputs are in the form of isolated, unreferenced voltages generated by onboard DC to DC converters for picking up an output relay. The integrity of an output is verified by reading back the final relay contacts. The UFS BI works on 3 CPUs, of which, if any one CPU or its related input hardware becomes non-functional, the system continues to work on other 2 CPUs. This increases the system availability and gives the maintainer sufficient time to rectify the fault. The system has an elaborate yet easily understandable set of error codes which helps the maintainers to quickly track the failures. The station master of the train sending station makes a request for consent of line clear over block telephone to the other end. He ensures that advanced starter and other related controls are normal before making the request. The station master at the receiving station, while granting consent, ensures that home signal and its controls are normal. He turns the LCB key to in before giving consent. On receiving consent, the train sending station master presses bell and train going to buttons. The train coming from TCF indication at receiving station turns green, resulting in the train going to TGT indication in the sending station to turn green. The sending station takes off the last stop signal. When train enters the block section, the axle counter vital relay drops. As a result, both stations' block instrument goes to train online state with audio-visual indication. When the train clears the block section, the axle counter vital relay picks up and the block instrument automatically goes to line closed condition.